Page for Wednesday, October 6th, 2021. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. A key Democratic senator and a former Facebook employee offered that the social media giant knowingly harms children by using tactics similar to Big Tobacco. Ryan Lovelace reports Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen, who's released details about how the social media platform and its sister company Instagram operate, said Facebook is determined to increase its audience by hooking kids on an addictive experience. The former Facebook data scientist told the Senate Commerce Committee Subcommittee on Consumer Protection that Facebook's products harm children, stoke division, and weaken our democracy. Connecticut Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal said accusations that Facebook knows its product hurts children reminded him of his experience as Connecticut's Attorney General when he pursued tobacco companies that knew their products caused cancer. The embrace by Democrats of vaccine mandates is running into resistance from some prominent black athletes and activists. Valerie Richardson reports some NBA stars have spoken out against the league's requirement, including Golden State Warriors stars Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins, and Brooklyn Nets guard Kyrie Irving. The NBA reportedly plans to dock the pay of players who miss games because of vaccine status. A September 20th Kaiser Family Foundation analysis based on data from 43 states found that 45% of black Americans had received at least one dose of a vaccine, behind the 49% for Hispanics, 53% for whites, and 69% for Asian Americans. The mandate issue is also causing consternation among police departments. Emily Zanto reports nearly 200 San Francisco police officers have applied for religious exemptions to avoid a shot requirement by October 13th or risk being fired. 7 Denver police officers recently filed a lawsuit arguing it is unlawful to order city employees to be vaccinated or face termination. In Denver, 7 police officers recently filed a lawsuit arguing it's unlawful to order city employees to be vaccinated or face termination. And in San Diego, a survey last month of 733 members of the Police Officers Association there showed about 91% don't believe vaccines should be mandated, and 45% said they would rather be fired than comply with a mandate. A reminder that you can find all these stories on WashingtonTimes.com/front page. Don't have access to the Times yet? Visit WashingtonTimes.com/George and get 25% off your annual subscription. On Capitol Hill, most Democrats are looking the other way as progressive activists try to intimidate and harass 2 moderate senators who opposed President Biden's $3.5 trillion social spending bill. Harris Alec reports activists protested at West Virginia Democratic Senator Joe Manchin's houseboat in Washington last week. The protesters, who showed up in kayaks and other boats, demanded he drop his objections to the $3.5 trillion package. Additionally, Arizona Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema was confronted twice by activists over the weekend. In one of the incidents, members of an immigrant rights group recorded themselves following Sinema inside a public restroom at Arizona State University, where she teaches. In another incident, she was harassed on a flight. Negotiators appear to be moving closer to an agreement on a top-line spending figure that could help resolve the impasse. Progressives have told President Biden they would be willing to come down to $2.5 trillion from $3.5 trillion in their demands. And finally, Jewish and Muslim leaders say that although a new plant-based product that looks and tastes like ground pork isn't really meat, it isn't really kosher or halal either. Mark Kellner reports 2 organizations that certify kosher and halal foods, Islamic Services of America and Orthodox Union Kosher, have indicated that Impossible Foods' latest product, Impossible Pork, is problematic, even if its ingredients meet their strict standards. Islamic Services of America said the rejection of the word pork is an international standard among the world's halal certification agencies. And the Orthodox Union said Impossible Pork has not yet received an endorsement, even though the plant-based ground beef substitute Impossible Burger has. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and follow us for free on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Just search Washington Times. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WashTimes for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.